Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. How does he feel about you now? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment, meditate here on the three cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number one. Welcome to your reading. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel? What is his emotional connection to you? I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. If you would like a more in-depth and personal reading, I can go more in detail, more than I can here on YouTube, then visit my website. Personal readings are now offered to you for 50% off. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to the Three of Pentacles. And with the Three of Pentacles energy, this is physical. And this is Earth. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, seen in the top placements of his chart or yours as a confirmation in the reading. This is like, enterprise. This is success. This is about talent, teamwork. He feels like you're a team player. You're someone that he could work with or other people could work with quite easily. And I feel like he's wondering, like, who are you working with? I feel like you've been thinking about joining a group, joining someone of your own tribe, someone that thinks the way that you think when it comes to your dreams, your goals, your gifts, and your talents. You're thinking like that right now. And you should move forward with that. And he thinks about that as well. He feels like you are a team player. And it feels like you have great talent, I feel like you will make a lot of money if you put yourself out there and work with a group. You will be very successful, number one. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? Camera. So with the camera energy, yeah, see, he's like, it's kind of like reminiscing, thinking about things, he has this certain perception of you, this perception here that like you're a teacher, you're very talented, very successful person. I feel like you know what? Number one, you have learned from the past relationships that you've been connected with, and he knows you've learned from the past because I feel like you expressed something to him about like your past relationships, but he wants to make new memories with you. So he wants to do something different with you and make these new memories. But let's get more insight. 1 second. I want to pull. Oops, sorry about that. Number one, I want to pull from a different deck. I'm just getting a totally different, energy frequency here for you. And I want to go from this deck just to see. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? How does he feel about you? Yeah, the hummingbird miracles. See, this makes perfect sense. He feels like, you're the joy bringer. Like when he's down, he's feeling bluesy or sad, frustrated. Like you can say just something, just being your natural self, and you bring joy to the situation. And let me just confirm this with you. Number one, let me just say, you know what? You bless the world with positivity and love. You really do. Just so something about the way that you think, the way that you see, you know that things will always work out for you. And energy truly soars, through your shining hummingbird wings. Yes, they do. You just have this ability to spread the miracles of happiness. So I feel like that's something related to your career, your job, your gifts, or your talents. That's something you should do. If you feel like you should speak positivity or speak positive things to people, you really need to put yourself out there on social media and do that, because you'll find your tribe. You'll find people that will love to work with you, collaborate with you, and it will be very successful, as seen here with the Three of Pentacles. But this is how he sees you. You can make him happy just by, having a conversation with you. And you have here Scorpio. Ooh, so look at Scorpio. He's definitely, finds you like attractive. You have this essence of like, this like alluring energy about you with the Scorpio energy. Very transformative. Very intense energy as well. So like it's a duality towards you. So you're soft, you're warm, but at the same time you're a very intense person. Thank you, Spirit. I love this coming through. I feel like this person can be a bit obsessive over you. He can obsess about you. The thoughts that he has and thinking about you all the time, it can become obsessive, sometimes. It's very deep. Scorpio is deep. It's water. It's emotional energy. You know what I'm saying? This person is in his feelings a lot. A very compulsive person. I feel like, what's coming through is that he can be destructive, with his words, some of the things he says, or even his actions, some of the things that he can do. He can go silent, go quiet, do ghosting and stuff. And that's actually destructive. That's emotionally destructive. And you know what I'm saying? He can be manipulative, but he does know that you recognize when he's playing games or, he's manipulative. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands energy, yeah. See, Scorpio is like sexuality, lust. The King of Wands energy is like bold, leader, powerful, charm, and like courageous energy. I feel like this is the way he wants you to see him, wants you to recognize him, because I feel like this is like your true match, this type of energy here, this King of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries coming through quite strong, your chart or his chart. But yeah, he wants you to recognize him as being like very bold. I do feel like he is charming. I feel like he's the type of person that can and hold your attention for quite some time. So give me one moment. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? I don't know. I'm getting conflict. Pride. Yeah. So with pride energy, he feels like, you have high standards, you have raised your standards. There's some things like you are not going to repeat the same lessons. You're not going back and forth. I feel like this is the type of person, he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't want you to know how he is feeling, his deep feelings and emotions. He is able to hide the truth very easily. Scorpio is about secrets. It's about lies. It's about hiding something from someone that you just really don't want them to know. But he feels like you're very prideful. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you will do, and there's certain things that you are absolutely, not going to do. No matter what, you're not going to do it. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So yeah, that's the energy coming through. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. You see that energy? Balance. Okay, so with balance, there's Libra coming up quite strong here. Observant here with the camera watching. I feel like he wants to know what you're doing every day. Could be watching your social media, looking at your pictures, reminiscing, on how things could be, wanting to make future plans, take pictures with you in certain and specific locations. You know what I'm saying? So with balance and moderation here, this is about the self-control that you have exuded to him, that you have shown him that, hey, you are not thirsty over him. You're not going to be chasing him for absolutely nothing. And he recognizes that you have pulled back your energy. You are balanced now and more focused on the things that you want to do and, the things that bring you joy, bring you bliss. So beautiful, number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two, and welcome to your reading. How does he feel about you right now? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And also, if you would like me to go deep and in detail, some things I cannot express here, but I can give you a personal reading and I can tell you more. Personal readings are now offered to you at 50% off. Go ahead and visit my website. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant energy, he knows, let me just say, he knows that he cannot pull the wool over your eyes. He cannot get anything past you. You know whether or not he is being real, he is being fake, telling the truth, or telling a lie. He knows this, okay? The Hierophant energy is about knowledge, okay? It's about wisdom. You've been there, you've done that. You know, you've learned a lot of lessons when it comes to relationships, whether they would be romantic or platonic. You know about this energy here. Thank you, Spirit. And you resonate with the Hierophant quite well. And this is something that he feels you are. He sees that you're a very structured person and kind of tradition in nature. You know what I'm saying? You need someone, if you're going to deal with this person or have this person in your life, he has to treat you right. He has to treat you with respect. And he knows that. So here with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter ruling over the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius coming in quite strong here. The planet Jupiter is about enthusiasm, optimism, those characteristic traits you do possess and you do show to him. Generosity, you're very generous person. He knows that you have a strong belief system. He feels your lucky energy, vibrational frequency. He knows that the universe is conspiring for your good and things are always going to work out for you. It's that positivity that he is drawn to you the most, what he loves the most about you. You feed his energy of positivity. Not many people that he comes in contact with are positive. Most people are very negative. You know what I'm saying? People that he comes in contact with are negative. They are downers, and you're his upper. Foreign culture here. I feel like you want to travel to a foreign place. You told him that you want to go travel to a foreign place, a foreign country, and do something different. And this is a message for Spirit telling you to go. It's going to allow you great growth, great expansion, to go, to pick up your things and go. You're going to have so much fun there. Lots of exploration and lots of potential for you in this foreign connection. The planet Jupiter, you know, is very powerful here in your reading. It represents abundance, generosity, positivity, and luck. So that is what's here in your vortex and on your vibrational frequency. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So what is the energy coming through and how does he feel about you? You have here surrender. See, I love surrender. Look at the Hierophant. Surrendering to the source energy, you know, the creator of the universe. Surrendering to the all-knowing. And then the surrender card coming through. He knows that this is what you are. But you are surrendering to the source, not him. You know what I'm saying? It's like no more giving over your power to anyone. And he knows this. The number 9 and the number 1 is significance either in his birthday, birth month, or birth year, or yours as a confirmation in the reading. Thank you, Spirit. He sees you to be very faithful person, very faithful indeed, knowing that God sees all, God knows all, and God does all. He knows this. Let's get more insight. You are so faithful. Faith is ruled by the planet Jupiter as well. Spiritual, ruled by the planet Jupiter. Spirituality, yes. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You have here, just being near you is intoxicating. So I can definitely see that he is extremely attracted to you, loves to be close to you, addicted again to your spiritual energy, your spiritual essence. Yes, he does see that you are a very attractive person, but that beauty that resonates inside of you, he wants that around him. He does not know anyone on this planet that can offer him this intoxicated feeling. You know, of feeling so connected to someone. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Look at the butterfly, rebirth. So with the butterfly and rebirth, he knows, look, you can go and reinvent yourself. You don't need him. You rely, you know, on yourself and the source within you, and you can go start over. You can do things over. This is how he's looking at you. He's looking at you quite strange, like, oh my God, she is going to reinvent herself. Because this is the reason, number 2, you open the rewards of change. You're like, let it come, let it flow. I'm ready to change. I want to do something different. I want to explore with the planet Jupiter here in Sagittarius. I want to live my life out loud. I want to live my life with abundance here. Because number 2, you have the brilliance to share with the the world. You know, you love every part of your journey. And that is the key. Love is the highest vibrational frequency. And as you love every part of your journey, whether your journey is fast or slow, challenging or easy, happy or even, a little sad, you just love and appreciate every part of your journey. He recognizes this about you. That's why he's addicted to you, to your energy, because you are extremely intoxicating. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? So how does he feel about you right now? Coffee cup. So with the coffee cup energy coming through, he wants to meet with you and talk with you, have a conversation with you. Coffee is significant to him. Maybe you mentioned a cup of coffee to him or selling coffee or something like that, but the coffee cup is coming through. And when you do communicate with him, he loves to savor the moment with you, whether it's texting or calling. Again, you have him feeling uplifted the way the coffee does. He feels uplifted, like, oh, he can conquer the world. And then when you don't communicate with him, he feels down again. But you know why? That's because he's not aligned with the greater version of who he is the way that you are. And that greater version of the both of you is truly just self-confidence, self-love, self-assurance, and self-respect, unconditional love. And then you are on the path of self-mastery, which I can feel that number 2. This is the path that you on, and this is the path that he seeks to be on as well. So it's like this friendship energy. He sees you as a friend. He wants you to always be his friend. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I feel like he has some regret over his actions, something he said, something he may have done. There is regret, feeling lost, but Spirit is definitely giving you a guidance, here, whether, if you feel guilt about something. So just be your true self, be true to yourself, no matter what that is. Send this person lots of love, white, sparkly light, compassion, and forgiveness, because this is the energy of Source. See this person through the eyes of Source, through the eyes of unconditional love. And if you have to love this person from afar, that is the way you should do it. Love regardless. That is the message that came through. And so, beautiful number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments, for they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. If you would like a personal reading, remember, I can go more in detail. Certain things I can express more to you. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. How does he feel about you? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, I can go more in detail, in depth. Certain things I can express more to you that I cannot hear on YouTube. Visit my website. I'm offering my personal readings to you for 50% off. Link in the description. I clearly see here your energy, you're naturally drawn to the King of Wands. And with the King of Wands energy, this is fire. It's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placements of your birth chart or the birth chart of this person that is on your mind. He's very motivated, to come towards you. He feels like you're very wise, though. He feels like he can't trick you. He can't manipulate you, play games on you. He sees you as being very wise, sees you as someone that has high standards, and with the King of Wands energy, it's like you're very charming to him. You charm this person because you are courage. You have courage. You're very bold, and you give like this leadership vibe. Like no one's going to tell you what to do. You're going to do exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it. And that's something that he really likes about you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? You have here the timing just wasn't right for us. So with the timing just wasn't right for us, I feel like this is true. This is what he feels like at a time that you guys connected, like he was in a totally different space. You know what I'm saying? Like he's living out of his ego, out of fear, feeling like he should do things based on what society says, based on what he heard, and not really living from his heart. You know what I'm saying? Or something with the situation, like with like a third party as well could be involved with this relationship connection. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy coming through? 11th house, living on the edge. And so with the 11th house, there are 12 houses in astrology in an astrological birth chart, and 11th house is significant. The number 11 is either in his birthday, birth month, birth year, or yours as well. The 11th house does rule over the zodiac sign of Aquarius, so Aquarius is significant. All right, the 11th house rules over groups, friends, and luck. So, you know, friendships, groups, and creativity. So that is significant in this relationship connection. It also represents festivals and having like a common goal. So that's where he's coming from. Like you guys are not compatible, or you weren't compatible at the time of meeting each other. So there was some rebellion on his part. He rebelled, you know, against the connection. He's very concerned about the future of this relationship, as the 11th house represents what will take place in the future. So he's very concerned about how this relationship will work out in the future. So let's get more insight. You have here rebirth. So with the rebirth energy is about you changing. You know, you changing your mind. You're moving forward. You wanting to do something different. And also represents like new beginnings, something coming to an end. You moving forward. You moving on. That's something he's quite concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Endings and then maybe like a new beginning. Is it a possibility that you guys can start over, that you guys can start fresh? I feel like this is something that he does think about. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You have here the raccoon, the inventor. I love the raccoon and the inventor showing up, because this is also about the 11th house. The 11th house is about inventing and experimentation, you know, and, you know, working together and doing things together. So he feels like you have made your decision. You know, you have decided on like what you really want, you know. And there's a clear message coming in through here from Spirit to that number 3. You have the ingenuity to claim it, to have exactly what you want. So avoid being the trickster and practice like true like integrity. Like this guy tricked you and played games on you and manipulated you, and you kind of want to do the same thing to him, but avoid it at all costs. That message is coming through quite clear, because the universe is a boomerang, and whatever you give out will come back to you. So I hope that, you know, resonated with you in some way. Even like a little small game of playing like, you know, telephone tag, or just a small game. Just be honest with him and let him know, hey, I don't appreciate certain things. Keep your standards high and follow your intuition. Spirit wants you to know, you know, number 3, that you have many roles here on your life path and in your journey, and you can juggle all of them as well. You can do it. He feels like, you know, you're the type of person that can do anything as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? Palm tree. So with the palm tree energy, this is about stability and security. Earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo are significant. He's wanting a permanent situation here with you. You know what I'm saying? He's hoping for growth. He sees you as someone that has grown. And again, it's about endurance, you know, the future, as we got that clear with the 11th house. And, you know, but also he like wants flexibility. He wants like a friendship with you and maybe like a relationship as well. He wants it to be a flexible. He definitely wants things to be in his favor and to go his way. I feel like I'm picking up like selfishness from this person, or him being greedy for your time and attention, but yet and still not wanting to give to you what he is requesting from you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what's the energy coming through? You have here the Four of Swords. So this is about communication and air energy. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Of course, I love the Four of Swords coming through because Aquarius came through with the 11th house. So that's a strong confirmation here. The Four of Swords energy is clearly woo, retreat, rest, renewal, solitude, and recovery. All right. This is a message coming through here from you. You feel like you need this right now in your life. So this is a message for you to do that. As solitude, he feels like you're pulling away from him, taking your attention from him, you know, and you are taking back your power as you should. Number 3, you really should put yourself first. Make sure that your cup is full. Make sure that you have the energy to do the things that you need to do day to day. Be creative, focus on your career, focus on your self-care. And he feels like this is something you're doing. You're ignoring him. You're not giving him his full attention. I feel like this guy's kind of like a brat. So he has like this bratty energy, and I'm getting like Aries. When it's a low vibrational Aries, Aries, the bratty, the baby of the zodiac, okay, that's coming through quite strong. And so beautiful, number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. Again, I can go deeper and more in detail, more than I can do here on YouTube. You want a personal reading, visit my website. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy.